All right, quick little update to the frankincense garden. Here is my Boswellia sacra that I showed in the first video. And in just a week, all of that is completely new growth. I'm telling you, once these guys start growing, they grow like crazy. And I'm actually considering up-potting this guy. I up-potted it during the winter, but he's got a huge tuberous root system, and I don't know, I'm debating whether I should keep it in this pot or bump it up and see if I could grow it even further. I've got this other tree that I did not show in the last video. This is a Boswellia neglecta. Boswellia neglecta is from Kenya, I believe. Check out the leaves on this guy. Boswellia neglecta does not have peeling bark like most of these other trees. I do know that they use their resin. I believe it's called dacara, the resin that comes from this tree. I do not believe it has any medicinal properties, but I think it is used as incense. Some of these other trees, like sacra, obviously, they have medicinal properties due to the boswellic acids in them. And they're also used, obviously, as incense. And these trees go back as far as 1000 BCE. That is the earliest recorded use of frankincense trees, 1000 BCE, during the time of the pharaohs in Egypt. So that means that humans have been using frankincense trees for at least 3,000 years. And I'd like to point out that almost all of these trees are endangered, and some of them are actually critically endangered. Some like sacra and papyrifera, freriana, they are starting to become protected, but a lot of the other trees, they are not. So if you're thinking about it, grow some frankincense trees. Help prevent the loss of this species in their native climates. Now a switch over here. We've got these Boswellia nanas that I showed last week. He's putting on a little more growth too. Here is my Boswellia sacra crossed with Boswellia nana. Check out all this new growth. I showed this guy in the last video. Here he is. Over here I have a very dormant Boswellia dalzale from West Africa. This is a humid tropical species that grows in the Ivory Coast, Ghana, and Nigeria, I believe. His leaves, they look very similar to serrata. I will show some updates on this once he leaves out, but for right now he is very much dormant. Now my Boswellia nana crossed with Boswellia serrata, he is taken off and he looks incredible. Check out these leaves on this guy. He's starting to leaf out a bit more. He's leafing out a bit more. Now back over here, you can see my Boswellia serratas from India. They have all fully come out of dormancy and they are ready for the growing season. Serrata's a tough one to grow in containers. They are much happier in the ground, but that is really just not a choice for me in my climate. Also notable mention, not a frankincense tree, but this is a Bursera fageroides, also known as a copal tree. Let's see if I could get that trunk. This is known as American frankincense and has been used by indigenous peoples of the Americas for thousands of years. Medicinally, also as an incense. Back here, the newest addition, I just bought this rooted cutting of a Boswellia sacra. You can see it's pretty pitiful looking. Recently repotted, but he is a pretty good sized cutting. Not sure how old he is, but I'm hoping he takes off pretty quickly. I dipped him in some rooting hormone too, just to help the root system come back. And this Boswellia Miro is looking real good. Check that out. All new growth in 1 week. It's pretty amazing to see what these guys could do in just a couple days. And I will leave off the video there, and I will see you guys soon.